will be competing in your city, San Francisco.
Wow. Mr. Mayor, Mr. Ellison, Mr. Secretary, and Mrs. Schultz, after whom this stairway is named, Charlotte Schultz. She is the head of protocol for the city. Nice to see you. Councilors, colleagues, ladies and gentlemen, now the more festive part of the event. How are you all feeling? Larry, you and your son have produced a video that I think the gang would like to see. Introduce you.
My son works in Hollywood, and he noticed that we were making a lot of video as far as our America's Cup team and the building of the boat and practicing the team. And he said, "Gee, Dad, can I take a crack at that too?" And he sent a film crew over to Valencia for our last few days of training and the 2 races. And this is, I guess, a preview of a documentary, about an hour-and-a-half documentary he's making on the 33rd America's Cup. So this is a 4 or 5 minute preview of what happened on Valentine's Day and the week before in Valencia.
Gentlemen, the mayor, Mr. Ellison, and we've got Russell, Jimmy, and the Bay Area is the only person in the history of our sport from Richmond, from the great, please come up. He has won the trifecta. John Kostecki, the Olympic medal, around the world race, and now the American Cup. Now, while we're doing this, I have met the secretary before. Tell me when we're done with the shoot. We're going to have a little anecdote from Secretary Schultz, who was Secretary of State during the Reagan administration, among many other posts in our federal and other governments. And Mr. Secretary, when the Aussies, Jimmy Stidham, the redhead back here, is from Australia, our skipper Helmsley, and he wasn't even born, sir, when they won the Cup in '83. Jimmy is 30 years old. He's on his 4th Cup, and this is his first win. But you, sir, were in Malaysia heading down to see Prime Minister Hawke, Bob Hawke, who did the famous, anybody who gets sacked for missing the next day after the Aussies won in Rhode Island in September of '83, you were going to visit the Prime Minister, and he took you instead to Perth, is that right? Why don't you stand up and tell us? Ladies and gentlemen, Secretary George Schultz.
So I landed, and they didn't let me do anything. They put me in a car and roaring off to this place where there was the America's Cup. So I saw them there. And they had a little saying that kept America's Cup? The answer, a boomerang comes back. So I thought to myself, the America's Cup belongs in America. Somebody's going to bring it back. So thank you, Larry Ellison, and your terrific team. You're back.
Mr. Secretary, how about that photo up in the White House in '87 when Dennis Conner, another Californian, brought the cup back with President Reagan? Wonderful moment, like the moment today. Thank you, Mr. Mayor, for having us. What a fantastic, improper way to host the cup and bring it back. Russell, do you want to say anything in opening words before we introduce the team? Russell Coutts, ladies and gentlemen.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's obviously a huge honor for us to bring the cup back to San Francisco. Certainly, for all of us in the sailing team, we've enjoyed many years of sailing here, but never dreamed that we make it a chance to race the America's Cup here. So hopefully that dream will come true. Thank you very much.
Our CEO, four-time winner, never yet been defeated on the water or now as a team leader. Speaking of which, Jimmy Smidhill has never been defeated either. He's won 2 races. Jimmy, how many more races are you going to win in the America's Cup?
Mr. Mayor, ladies and gentlemen, thanks very much for having us. Well, Tom, to answer your question, straight after we won the second race, Russell jumped on and he goes, "Listen, mate, quickly, before you get a big head, I've won 12. So, to answer your question, I've got a few to go, Tom. I'm going to keep trying. Hopefully it happens here. Have a great day.
Jimmy Smidhill. As Larry said, that is, I'm sure as many of you know, the oldest trophy in international sports. It dates from this is the Socratic method, 1851, when the Queen of England kicked this off with the first ever World's Fair. Since then, how many clubs have held that trophy? 6, 7? Let's make it easier. How many clubs in the United States have held that trophy? Only 3, New York, San Diego, and now Golden Gate. How many teams have won a one-on-one match? A one-on-one match as the challenger. 1! And how many Olympic medals around the world races in the America's Cup has this gentleman from the Bay Area won? He rolled out. He's won the trifecta, the Triple Crown of sailing. The Bay Area's John Kostecki.
This is a very, very emotional moment for me. I started sailing here in San Francisco 42 years ago with my parents, and it's been a dream come true to bring the America's Cup back here to San Francisco, the United States of America. So, again, I'd like to thank the team. We had an incredibly great team that made this, achievable. So, thank you.
Thank you, Jim.